The current Marine Corps qualification targets are derived from old National Match Course targets. You'll notice the previous target, the target A, had a 10-inch circle for the 5-ring and instead of the larger 12-inch that's currently used. Also notice the target used at 500, the B target, that was the original one. You'll notice it's a 20-inch circle with a 37-inch 4-ring. The Marine Corps made the 4-ring larger, expanding it out to 40 inches. And instead of using an aiming mark that was a circle, they use a full-size silhouette that is now 40 inches tall and 20 inches wide. To give a size comparison, here is the Marine Corps B modified target with, on the far right, a full-size Jeep. The figure 11 target, which is used in some service condition matches, and on the far left, some IPSC steel targets. This is John Clerk. He was the 1965 Rifle Nationals champion. He shot a 250 with 50 Vs, and he wasn't the first shooter to do it. In fact, by then, it was common enough among top shooters that not only were they seeing perfect 250-point scores across the course, they were seeing perfect 50 V counts as well. Decimal targets have a maximum score value of 10 instead of 5 points. They also have an X ring inside the 10 ring as a tiebreaker versus a V ring. The size of a bullseye, if it's a black circle, for example, that's just a mark that you set your sights to. We can use a silhouette with scoring rings that are inside of it, internal to that, meaning that it requires a greater degree of accuracy than merely hitting the silhouette anywhere and saying that is always 5 points. For a size comparison, this is the B mod qualification target overlaid on an MR competition target. The MR target is the exact same dimensions as the MR1, which is shot at 600 yards instead of 500. The only difference there being that the 7-ring is black on that target. So you can see the big difference there. The 4 and 5 ring completely engulf the 7 ring and extend clear out to the 6 ring on the competition target. Shots that might give you full value on a qualification might score 6 out of 10 points on a competition target. Service conditions competitions requires the use of issue equipment and uniforms. That is, we shoot these matches with the same equipment that you qualify on. M16, M4, right from the arms room with issue ball ammunition, M855 green tip, or whatever happens to be current issue. We also shoot on service matches, the National Match Course, with these rifles. And we've had championship level National Match Course competitors on these service condition teams. What kind of result difference do they get? About 10%. That is the difference between high dollar, fancy, match grade equipment, firearms, ammunition, etc. versus the exact same ammo and weapons that you have in your arms room right now, 10%. And that's not unique to National Match Course shooting. I've done comparisons of things like USPSA classifiers, comparing open class versus production. What are the cutoffs for different classification brackets, for example? And it's about 10% there as well. That's what the best match grade equipment gets you, is 10%. So any score that you could get with top level match equipment, drop 10%, and that's what you're going to see with the issue equipment.